know if you can see it, but there's snow on the mountains back there. People think Vegas is always hot. Well, it is in the summer, but in the winter, it gets pretty chilly. It's 45 right now, and it gets pretty close to freezing at night. It's not even the middle of December yet. But it's refreshing, and it feels good. I'm glad I'm not in Chicago right now. Anyway, I want to fill you in on a few things and answer some questions, starting with an apology. Some of you were caught off guard with that Cara video that just came out.
How absolutely delicious this ice cream is! I'm just like,
That was my idea. You only see one side of Cara all the time, but during the day, that's what she's like. She can get quite silly, and it's hilarious to watch. And she's good at it. You all saw the Russian spy video.
Working for KGB is very difficult. Good thing, looking good and being healthy and full of energy is not difficult. Let me show you what I do.
And the stewardess recipe video.
Now, if you will excuse me, I have to go tell the captain I have a snack.
She just breaks into all these characters all day long, and one of them is Country Girl.
I'm gonna go get 3 cups of ice now. I'll be right back.
So I said, you should do this in your next video. Let people see that silly side of you. Well, a number of people were not amused. So my apologies. That was my doing. I just wanted you to see her silly side. You really have to see her do Milhouse from The Simpsons. It's hilarious. But don't worry. She'll talk normal again in the next video. Okay, yes, there was a Black Friday sale. It was announced in 2 different newsletters. I've mentioned in a previous video how I would mention sales in my newsletters, not my videos, because I don't want people to think I'm all about selling products and stuff. If you haven't signed up to the newsletter, just go to thehealthylife.com or marcusproducts.com. And if you are signed up to the newsletter but not getting it, check your spam or junk folder. And if you miss the sale, don't worry, it was only 10%. That's all I can afford because of the expensive ingredients. When you see people having like a 30% or 50% sale and still making a profit, that shows you how little their products are actually worth and how much money they're actually making. The only reason I had a 30% sale last year was I found out Amazon was charging me $9,000 a month for overstock fees, so I had to dump my entire inventory for less than it cost me to actually make. It was so painful, I almost lost my business because of that. There's a certain doctor out there selling products that weigh almost nothing, and he's having sales almost every single day. That shows you what his products are really worth, but I can't do that. My products have the most expensive, powerful ingredients possible, and the jars are filled as high as possible as the machines can fill them. My vitamin C jar is 3/4 of a pound. My Green Pro C is 2 pounds. My stuff is big and heavy, and you won't find this much product for the money anywhere else. I'm going to have another holiday sale in a bit, yeah, but you don't have to look for it or wait. You can get the same discount or even better anytime simply getting stuff on auto ship or the package deal sets. Some of those are still the old 15% from years ago, and you can get those deals anytime. Now remember, this stuff is filled to the top and it weighs a lot, so it's bigger and heavier, and therefore shipping costs more. And yeah, I know the shipping costs have gotten ridiculous lately. I have no control over that. You know, it costs what it costs. Shipping is a nightmare, especially international. And now they have tariffs and VAT and customs and import fees and taxes. Again, we can't do anything about that. We're not using USPS anymore for overseas because it takes forever. It gets held up at customs, and sometimes for more than a month, and nobody knows where the package is or what's going on, especially in the UK. So we're going to be using DHL and UPS now for international. We're still going to offer USPS to Canada, but realize it could take weeks to get there. Here are the current rates for a 4-pound package, which is a decent size. It's like 3 vitamin C's and 2 Green Pro C's. One lady in Canada wrote, I just tested a $600 order I wanted to put through of products that were on sale, and the shipping was $138 for shipping for a small order. I just can't do this. I don't know why the company doesn't offer better shipping. I just can't believe these costs. $600 is not a small order. And that's the sale price? That would be like, what, 3 vitamin C's, 3 Green Pro C's, a night formula, and a protein formula? That's about $600, and it weighs 10 pounds. 10 pounds to Canada, going the cheapest way possible with USPS economy, is exactly $135. Look it up. And if you use UPS Expedited, it'd be $195. Like, hey, you want a Rolls Royce shipped to you for the cost of a coffee cup? That's not the real world. Okay, enough of that. Let's get on with the more fun stuff. Those of you who ordered bags like the green formula or the protein or the green Pro C or the prebiotic fiber, you probably noticed one of these in your box. That's right, this is a clothespin with my name on it. This is the best way to keep your bags closed. Just fold the top over and clip it with one of these. This is my little gift to you. And if your husband farts from too much alcohol and sugar and junk food, just clip one of these on your nose. And finally, here's a little bit of inspiration to help keep you strong during the holidays. Denise Gawis wrote, "Thank you for your inspiration. We listen to your videos and my husband is, I cannot believe I'm typing this, fasting. His body went from a 61-year-old to a 30-year-old. My body has improved greatly as well. We're exercising together. My heart failure is almost history. He gets home around 7 and says, I'll eat dinner for lunch tomorrow. Yes, he is a convert. He understands. I'm learning how to make raw food taste like all American poison, and we're enjoying the process. Thank you, Marcus and Cara, for your inspiration. We are aging in reverse like you two and loving it." Well, thank you, Denise, for sharing that and letting others know what's possible if you stick to your guns and do what's right, even in these tempting times like this. Reversing heart failure is serious, and I'm proud of you and your husband. The world needs to hear this to see what's possible and that it actually works. Look, I know most of you are going to cave in and have holiday foods, so get your liver formula, your kidney formula, your colon formula, and your heart formula while you can so your body doesn't shut down. More heart attacks happen this time of year than any other. Are all those cakes and pies and cookies and alcohol and eggnog really worth it? This isn't the cold and flu season. This is the eating crap for 4 months and wiping out the immune system with bad diet and lifestyle season. Stay strong. Beat your friends and neighbors into the new year and show them what's possible. I want you to know what real Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's is really like. Do the right thing, and I'll see you in an upcoming video, and yes, I'll make sure Cara talks normal again. Have a great December.